Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nick Kyogre Kawai and we are here for another week of ABL Amateur Battle League Season 4. Can't believe we're here, Season 4 already. Time has just been flying by. Week 1, if you didn't see it, go back, check out the playlist and the link in the description below. Week 1 was pretty epic. There was an awesome, very close match that happened, so definitely go check that out. Also, it was featured for ABL Primetime last week as well, so you can watch the commentated version of the battle by actually, funny enough, my opponent this week, HPT, and his team, the St Huberts Castaways, is my opponent, but he actually commentated the battle for the primetime match, which again mine was featured for week 1. But we're just going to do a quick team rundown before the battle, so I will leave a timestamp to skip ahead if you don't want to watch the team preview and you just want to skip to the battle. But over here on the right of the screen are my opponent's Pokemon here, right there. I got the mouse there so I can also show you, point out some things. So obviously my opponent's got some major threats. I'll start by analyzing their team and give you my thoughts when I was looking at this here a little bit. So obviously Lunala is a big threat. Luckily, it's not that fast, so I mean, like, it would be pretty scary, like Choice Scarf Lunala, honestly, because then it could outspeed my Mewtwo. But I do have enough speed on Mewtwo to outspeed Lunala otherwise. But the rest of the team is relatively slow, really. Besides Emolga, Lunala, and Volcarona, here my opponent's team is very slow, and they have Porygon 2 and Amoonguss, which is like a common VGC Trick Room strategy. I mean, Primarina, Marowak, Bisharp's kind of fast, but like Snorlax, yeah, Primarina, Marowak all fit really well on a Trick Room team. So like, I am kind of worried about the Amoonguss Porygon lead to set up Trick Room. And I'm worried about Gigantamax Snorlax under Trick Room. So that being said, those are the things I'm looking out for. Also, I could see him maybe bringing like more Grimm for like some Prankster Light Screen and Reflect stuff. I feel, yeah, the main offensive Pokemon are going to be like Lunala and Snorlax. Amoonguss for Rage Powder support. Porygon to set up Trick Room. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then like Primarina and maybe Marowak's honestly not a bad bring. It deals with Excadrill pretty well. So, those are, I feel like, the main 4 are going to be Amoonguss, Porygon, Snorlax, Lunala. Maybe Volcarona to have something outside of Trick Room mode. So I'm not really sure what my opponent's going to go for exactly. But the way I wanted to deal with this, there's a few things. The first thing here is, Indeedee here has Terrain Extender. I just want to have my Psychic Terrain, since this is 6v6 and not, VGC 4v4. The games last a little longer, and I want to make sure I have my Terrain for as long as possible. We're max Special Defense and HP again, but the moveset's a little different. This is Expanding Force, then we have Fake Out, Protect, and Trick Room. I was going to do Imprison Trick Room, but I figured out a better way. I can actually shut down the opposing Amoonguss and Porygon 2. So if my opponent leads with the Amoonguss and Porygon 2, my strategy is honestly, my strategy every single time, I can lead Indeedee here, and my Mewtwo, and I can Fake Out, because Fake Out has higher priority than Rage Powder. So I can Fake Out the Amoonguss so it can't go for Rage Powder, and then I can taunt the Porygon 2, unless it's Mental Herb, which would be a pretty cool strategy. This will work to stop Trick Room, and then I can just double spam Expanding Force from there. The only thing that wants to take an Expanding Force is like Bisharp, because it's immune to it, and more Grimm. So not many resists here to dark type attacks. And then I have Aura Sphere to be able to hit that Bisharp and get super effective damage onto Snorlax, and then Protect is what we got here. So then moving on to my next strategy here focuses around my Gigantamax Grimmsnarl. I have Prankster, Bulk Up, Darkest Lariat here, Drain Punch, and Spirit Break. So we got 3 coverage moves, and then Bulk Up, and then with Weakness Policy again. I was thinking about running Babiri Berry or like even Roselli Berry, because honestly the main threats that are going to do damage to me are going to be the Gmax Snorlax, probably with Max Steel Spike, And then Primarina with like Moonblast are my biggest threats. But there's also like Iron Heads from Bisharp, so I'm kind of wanting to run the Babiri Berry, honestly. The more I think about it, the more I really wanna run the Babiri Berry. As long as I have one. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, I gotta have a bunch of Babiri Berries. I just don't, being that I'm slow and I have no way to pop my weakness policy, honestly, it's not really a viable strategy, I think. I think defensively I need the Babiri Berry a little bit more. If I end up needing the Roselli Berry, like, I can't have best of both worlds. So, anyway, back to the team. Okay, so yeah. So the strategy with Grimmsnarl here is Grimmsnarl actually pairs here with the Shifu here. Shout out to Soy for... I'm repping the name of his mon that he used in Season 3 here. So we got Mold Breaker so that I can hit Lunala through the Shadow Shield and like Oko it with Darkest Lariat. I also have Close Combat, Gunk Shot, and Coaching. So the thing here with Shifu is, whoops, it's got enough speed. It outspeeds my Grimmsnarl by 1 point, so it can go for Coaching and be faster. So I can instantly boost... its attack and defense. And if I go for bulk up, I can get like 2 bulk ups in 1 turn if I really wanted to on Grimmsnarl. And then my Grimmsnarl also had enough speed here to outspeed like max speed like Marowak, which is the closest thing behind it. Like if for some reason he expects me to run slow Grimmsnarl, like I have enough speed to outspeed max speed Marowak, because I don't want to get like speed crept by that thing and just have it do a ton of damage to me before I can attack it. And then, yeah, so that's the idea, is just coaching and then like 3 coverage moves here with like this. And then I didn't know what item to give it, so I just gave it Expert Belt for the little extra damage, because it's got such good coverage on it. Honestly, it has coverage for Lunala, Snorlax, Porygon, Primarina, Bisharp, not Hitmontop for super effective, not Emolga. But all those other mons, Morgrem. So like about over half of my opponent's team, I can hit super effectively. So the Expert Belt's just going to do more damage. Then we have Protect, High Horsepower, Ironhead, Swords Dance on our max attack, max speed Sandrush Excadrill with Focus Sash. Pretty standard set. But again, same thing. I wanted Sand to be up for as long as possible. My opponent doesn't have great ways to control the weather or terrain, so I want to make sure mine stay up for as long as possible. He's max HP with split defenses, again with smooth rock extending the sandstorm for 8 turns. Then we got body press and iron defense to do some damage, plus rock slide and protect, because his main goal is to do chip damage and set up the sandstorm. So that's the team, everybody. That's my thought process. You know, the big thing is going to be being able to break through Snorlax, but the cool thing is Mewtwo also has Unnerve, so if I have Mewtwo in front of Snorlax, it can't eat the berries. And I have, you know, lots of moves that do super effective damage. I have like 3 fighting type moves, or actually, Dobby has a fighting type move, Mewtwo has a fighting type move, body press on this, close combat on this is going to do a ton of damage, so yeah, we're going to hop in the battle, and let's see how it goes. Okay, we have exactly what I thought. Literally what I predicted. Okay. So, okay. I actually got it. Volcarona, Cerebi. No speed swap. No Tailwind. Okay. I'm gonna predict the Trick Room. I'm gonna go right out. I want to try to shut down the Trick Room. And this is the best way I have to do it. Is there anything that does really bad against this? I mean... I'm going to lead with this. We're going to go with what I was thinking. I really hope he leads like the Amoonguss and Porygon 2. I mean, his team just looks so Trick Room that, like... Volcarona, Primarina, Snore, Blax, Amoonguss, Porygon 2, and who's the last one? I don't know who the last one is. Okay, yeah, not what I wanted to see. He predicted my lead pretty good. Psychic Surge. I mean, like, I can just easily fake that out and protect. I mean, a Moongeist Beam would be pretty bad, honestly. I kind of want to switch out into this guy, though. Let me see something here real quick. Pangoro versus Lunala. I mean, like, he's got Moonblast. That's pretty bad. Moongeist Beam still does a lot, I guess. I'm gonna make the defensive switch just in case he like goes for a Calm Mind. I don't want to be stuck there. All right, so we switch. If he predicts with like a Moonblast, that'd be crazy. Okay. Protect, that's fine, honestly. I just get better positioning for myself. Oh shoot, I'm silly. I forgot. I can't even use Fake Out in Psychic Terrain. That's a big misplay on my part. That's a big whoopsie. So I'm just gonna protect. You could easily switch to Primarina here. I'm honestly gonna swap to Rocks. No, I swapped with the wrong one. I thought I was swapping with. I meant to swap Indeedee out. That's my bad. I didn't mean to go for the double swap. I'm playing bad. I messed myself up with the Fake Out in Psychic Terrain. I forgot about that whole thing. All right. Well, that's an oopsie. Rage Powder. It does get Rage Powder. Okay. And then, what's this one going to go for? Moonblast does come out. Okay, so we know it has Moonblast. Alright. Okay. You know what? That's fine. We're probably going to go down this turn, so I'm just going to let Indeedee go down here. Just go for Rock Slide. I'm playing not so hot. They countered my lead really bad, and then I totally forgot. I just completely blanked on the Psychic Terrain blocking my own Fake Out. That's really silly. That's poor preparation on my part. That's my bad. So, like, I'm thinking Volcarona could switch out if it's afraid of the Rock Slide. Yeah, okay, that's good. That means he doesn't KO Indeedee with, Alright, that's a pretty safe turn for... Honestly, no, So this should be single target damage onto the Amoonguss. How much is this going to do? This is super effective expanding force. It does a lot. I popped the berry, so that's pretty cool. Rock Slide. Watch it. Please don't miss. Please don't miss. No! No! Oh no. Okay. Okay. I kind of want to switch out into the Mewtwo. Is that a bad idea? I feel like that's a bad idea. Let me see how many turns of terrain I have left. I still have 5 turns of terrain left. So, like, I could protect here. Just to try to stop. All I'm doing is stalling out my own turns. It's not going to be a Shadow Ball there because I feel kind of safe switching to Mewtwo and going for another Rock Slide here. Honestly, I could also go for Iron Defense, but I'm just going to go for the Rock Slide. There's not going to be a Shadow Ball into Indeedee because it's a normal type, unless HPT forgot that again. Okay, the Moonblast comes out into the Mewtwo. That does way more damage than I'm comfortable with. Spore comes out. Don't like that. Don't like that one bit. Now I'm asleep. Asleep is no good. Okay. The Sandstorm chipping him away. I could taunt the Amoonguss so it can't spore me, or I could just knock it out with Expanding Force. Turn 1 Wake Up. Go for, I don't know. Doesn't really matter what I go for, because I'm probably not going to wake up. Yeah, Fungi goes for Protect. I probably should have, yeah, that's pretty obvious. Does a Life Orb Expanding Force KO in Psychic Terrain? Here's the question. Probably not. Lunala is super bulky. No, that does like no damage. Oh boy. Okay, well Mewtwo's going down here. Mewtwo is definitely going down. Oh, well, no, we happen to live because it went for... Does not have Moongeist Beam? And we live barely because of the Sandstorm. Okay. Alright, this is cool. This is cool. This is cool. There's no switch into this because there's no Dark type unless they go back out to Volcarona here. But then they have a threat of a Rock Slide if I wake up. So the Terrain Extender and the Sandstorm Extender have really definitely been helping me here. Gosh, this Lunala is so bulky. And I didn't bring Shadow Ball on Rage Powder. That doesn't stop either of the moves I went for. Expanding Force hits both. I really, come on, this better be enough to KO the Amoonguss. Okay, good. And it almost is enough to KO Arrow the Bat. Alright, Fungi goes down. We got... I KO myself to Life Orb. Yep. Okay, Moonblast comes out. That shouldn't do too much here. Come on, wake up, Rocks. Come on, Rocks. Why are you doing this to me? Okay. We're going into Mole Person here. Yeah, I guess that's what we want to do. Still worried about the Primarina, honestly. Not Aerial. Okay, there's the Primarina. Excadrill versus Primarina. I mean, High Horsepower or Iron Head are both a 2-hit KO. There's a chance to... If I just get doubled up on here, I die. But if I can get a double... Not a double knockout, but like a... I can get an Iron Head flinch here. Either way, it's a 2-hit KO with either move. I don't want to miss High Horsepower. So I'm just going to go for Iron Head Rock Slide. No Protect comes out. It does over half. Hyper Voice. Luckily, we are going to live because of the Focus Sash. And luckily, Rocks does actually live too. So that's cool. Focus Sash is great. It is Life Orb Primarina. Rocks wakes up, goes for the Rock Slide. Doesn't miss either, and picks up the double knockout. Nice. Critical hit on not aerial. That crit probably mattered because there's no attack investment. So good job. Good job, Gigalith and Excadrill, putting in work. Nice double knockout. Both on super, super low HP, though. So this next turn, I do just need to go for as much damage as possible. But if I could get Grimmsnarl, and honestly, if I get double knocked out and I get 2 free switches into Grimmsnarl, and okay, how much? Okay, so this could easily be a Rage Powder. Okay, download. It's actually download Porygon 2. It's not even, I don't know what its other abilities might be. So Rage Powder Trick Room could very well come out here. I could also protect Rock Slide. I wish I had double Rock Slide here. I honestly really, really wish I had Rock Slide here. Corona. High horsepower, it says KOs. That's at +2, though. At neutral, does a lot of damage. I'm just going to go for the high horsepower. Rocks. Ooh, or body press. No, Rock Slide. Rock Slide. Rock Slide. Rock Slide. Oh, the protect instead of the Rage Powder. Good move. Solid move. Solid move. Rock Slide. Come on. If I can get it, if I flinch Omega Duck, that's cool. That does not look like Eviolite damage. The Trick Room does go up, though. The Trick Room does indeed go up. So, I don't like that. Psychic Terrain's gone. I can protect. I can double protect here. To like stall out a turn of Trick Room. Let's do that. Let's just stall out at least one turn of Trick Room. See what their plan is. They could easily switch into Snorlax here. Start getting Snorlax set up, which honestly is not fantastic. I actually don't want to see that. Shoot, yeah, this might be Snorlax. Katie. Yep, okay. I really don't like that. Okay. Really not a fan of that. Not a fan. Psychic came out. Okay, so it's got Psychic. Sandstorm subsides. That means my special defense boost is gone. I can eventually reverse the Trick Room, but I don't have a safe way to do that now. If I can wait till Trick Room's over, then these guys will do pretty well. So like what, like a max Steel Spike is probably coming out. I don't really know what they're going to do. But I feel like I want to preserve. I'm going to swap you out and go for Body Press onto Omega Duck. I don't want to pop a weakness policy. I'm saving Excadrill. Saving Excadrill for like the very end if I need it. I didn't really want to set Psychic Terrain back up, but I didn't have a choice. I mean, priority is not an option now, which does kind of suck, honestly. The Gigantamax comes out. And this is this thing can just start boosting its defenses. Both special and physical defense with Max Quake and Max Steel Spike. So I'm honestly very worried about this thing in Trick Room, and he made a good plan to not go for it in the beginning. Yep, there's the Max Quake. Into the Indeedee. Alright, there's a special defense boost here. Onto both of them. So what's cool is, so Snorlax is the slowest, and then we have Rocks using Body Press, which is pretty cool. I should do some pretty big damage. Nice. And then Psychic comes out. Okay, so So here's the thing. Is... Alright, so now we're coming out to our Gmax. Now what's happening? And Shifu. Okay, so Psychic from Porygon is not the scary thing. The scary thing is the berries from the... So I'm going to coach myself. I could... Max Snooze. So if I snooze at this turn, it falls asleep after its second turn of Dynamax. Or I can just be at +2 attack. Again, I don't want to pop a weakness policy. So... But I also want to get damage off on it. I need to get damage off on it. Alright, hopefully it doesn't have weakness policy. We're going for our Gmax here. Let's see what my opponent's going to do. I think there's like 3 or 2 turns of Trick Room left. Honestly, with the speeds being reversed, Shifu's going to go last. So, Ally Switch. That's fine, honestly. That doesn't really change much about what I want to do. Hopefully, nope, not Max Steel Spike. Max Quake comes out, so I don't have a berry to help protect me against that. But we live cleanly. We cleanly live that. And I'm not really worried about the special defense boost. All my Pokemon left are physical attackers. So I was more worried about a Steel Spike there. Okay, so that doesn't quite KO. That's fine. I'm honestly fine with this because now we got coaching. Now I'm at +1 defense, +2 attack. Now I can freely target either one and like really be fine. There's only 1 turn of Dynamax left. Like I can close combat and Max Knuckle that spot. That's fine, honestly, because if an Ally Switch comes out, then I KO Omega Duck with a Max Knuckle, and then the +2 close combat goes into the Snorlax. So we only got 3 minutes left here. Gmax Replenish comes out. That's going to do a lot more damage being stabbed, but we still live. We still live. So Porygon goes for Recover. Okay. Still not a bad turn here. I think because we doubled into the Snorlax, right? So now this is a +2 close combat coming out from an Expert Belt Pangoro. Let's see how much this does. I'm really curious to see how much this does. Close combat. Yeah, nice. Nice. So the Trick Room actually helped me there because I was... originally the plan was that regular Shifu, the Pangoro was supposed to be faster than the Grimmsnarl and give him the coaching boost, but it ended up working where the Max Knuckles were going first and giving Pangoro the attack boost. So that actually worked really, really well. Firefly comes out here, and I think we're still under Trick Room, right? No, Trick Room is now ended. So, Darkest Lariat there. We could just go for the snooze. I'm going to go for the snooze onto Omega Duck. Ally Switch. That's fine. That's fine. I'm honestly fine with that. Heat Wave comes out. Oh, the burn! The burn is pretty unfortunate. That is definitely not cool. Not cool at all. Almost picks up the KO. Dang. Okay. Now we have Mole Person left. Oh, I didn't see if either one of them got snoozed. I did not see that. Ally Switch Heat Wave is kind of bad, so I'm gonna protect and Drain Punch here. Recover. The burn is so bad. And now the battle's about to be over. So one person uses protect. I don't really know what we're how we handle the battle being over. Okay, heat wave comes out. That's gonna do a lot of damage. But I'm gonna recover it back with some drain punch, but not enough. And then that thing's gonna go for recover, and he'll win because he'll have more HP than me. So, yeah. Dang, I should have gone for like the KO onto the Volcarona, because yeah, now he's gonna win because he has more HP. So GG HPT, another close game. Dang it, I really wanted this one to not go down like that. Dang, okay, I should have gone for Spirit Break. Dang, that was so close. That was so close. What a finish. What a close finish. Man, that's a bummer. I hate that went to timer, but we were both playing pretty good. Dang. The protect there was probably a really bad idea. I think I could have KO'd Volcarona. No, I'm not faster than Volcarona unless I have, yeah. So what I should have done there is I should have protected and then KO'd Volcarona with Grimmsnarl using a different move with Darkest Laria, and then I would have won. So I could have won that. That's unfortunate. Dang, that was so close. Why do I keep losing so closely? And coming down to timer. Oh my gosh. That was that was intense. Dang, and I could like that's why you just got to think out your turns a little bit more. Well, we handled the Snorlax really well. We handled everything really well up into the final turn, and I could have won that final turn if I would have just KO'd the Volcarona. But HPT played really amazing. So GG to him. Not really happy with myself that we're starting off with 0-2 this season, but hopefully we can improve. I mean, I'm happy with my team building and the way like I'm predicting my opponents, and like my strategies that I'm bringing feel solid. I just am not playing them optimally. The thing here is I also have been using Fake Out on Psychic terrain, which doesn't work. So that was a huge misplay. So I have to understand the game mechanics a little bit better when it comes to stuff like that. That's just that's poor preparation on my part. And poor planning. So I can always improve with the planning side of things. And I can also improve just by playing more, improving my battle instincts, because honestly I haven't been playing much Pokemon outside of the Draft League stuff. So I really need to step up my practice game. But I mean, that was a winnable game. So that's kind of why I'm like, my mentality and like my decision making needs to be a little bit more on point, because my Pokemon and my strategies that I bring ahead of time seem to be solid, and it's just my my execution honestly seems like it's kind of hindering me. So yeah, GG to St Huberts Castaways and HPT. He's an awesome dude. He's trying to get into more commentary stuff. Like I said, he commentated on the ABL primetime match, which you can see on the ABL YouTube channel. He also does a lot of commentary on his own channel. So go subscribe to HPT. He's down in the his link is down in the description below. And if you enjoyed this video, leave a like and a comment. And I appreciate all the support. And I will see you guys next weekend for another round of ABL Season 4 Draft League. Peace.